Remember when I told you about that call from my 76-year-old mother last December? Well, today we're going to talk about making sure that story never becomes yours. Because paying off your mortgage quickly isn't just about getting out of debt, it's about creating generational wealth. We're going to explore something exciting: how to turn your mortgage freedom into lasting wealth. Think of it as graduating from defense to offense in your financial game plan. And throughout this course, we've been talking a lot about paying down your mortgage and debts fast. A big part of that is because debt is expensive. The longer you hold it, the more it costs because of the interest it accrues. By the end of an average home loan, most buyers will pay between 50 and 80% in interest. So paying off your home early will free up funds for other things like creating wealth. But there is another reason that a speedy home repayment matters. Speed is important because it expands the time horizon for generating wealth. Once you pay down or pay off your loan by implementing strategies for accelerated repayment, you can leverage the money that was once tied up in your mortgage and that you saved in interest payments to grow your wealth exponentially. There are many approaches to building wealth, and no matter what route you choose to take, freeing yourself from mortgage debt will give you options. Now, for the sake of this course, we're going to focus on increasing the power of quick loan repayment and leveraging the savings to make and expand your wealth in a typical retirement portfolio. So, let's talk about something magical. Your home's value typically rises over time due to natural inflation by using your home as a hedge against rising prices. Supply and demand, because you're not making any more land, so housing building is limited. Economic growth and neighborhood improvements. But here's the crucial part, and this is something I wish lending professionals emphasized more. The fact is, your home's value will increase whether you take 30 years or 10 years to pay it off. The difference is the faster you pay it off, the less interest you pay. And this is huge because it impacts how much of that equity increase you actually get to keep. So this isn't just math. This is the difference between retiring comfortably and still making mortgage payments in your 70s. Now, here's something really powerful, especially for those of you choosing the offset mortgage path. Imagine having access to your equity without begging the bank for permission every time you see an opportunity. With the traditional loan, you're looking at refinancing, requalifying, and paying closing costs again. But with an offset mortgage, you've got what I call ready equity. It's there when you need it. Think about the impossibilities: investment properties, business opportunities, market investments, or finally getting that RV and traveling. Now, here's what I want you to take away from not just this lesson, but this entire course. Speed isn't just about getting out of debt, it's about creating time for your money to work for you. Every dollar you save in interest is a dollar that can build your wealth. And having access to your equity without jumping through hoops gives you incredible financial flexibility. When I created this course, it wasn't just about helping people pay off their mortgages faster. It was about changing financial destinies. It was about making sure no one else has to make that call that my mom made to me last December. Now, whether you're just starting your home buying journey or you're looking to accelerate your path to freedom, you now have the tools, the knowledge, and strategies to create not just mortgage freedom, but lasting wealth. Well, before we wrap up, I want you to take out your wealth building planner and get started. Let's make sure your story has a different ending than the 10.5 million homeowners over the age of 65 that still carry mortgage debt. Remember, financial freedom isn't just about getting out of debt. It's about building the future you deserve. And that future starts now. So, the wealth simulation lessons that will follow this section will show you the power of having no mortgage combined with time. So, I'll see you shortly in the simulation.